Hey guys, Jengar here. Welcome to this episode of Realistic Battles. We're flying the P-38E and we are approaching a German gunboat. And we do get a hit in, but no cigar. We're trying to hit the wing there, but and the risk you take on such an assault is immense, of course. Now we reached a decent altitude here, 3500 meters from the attacker spawn point that this plane gets these days. Very nice. You get a little bit of help there, and it is needed because the climb rate on this plane, although it isn't bad, is not good enough to outclimb many of the German planes, some of which also get attacker spawns. And yeah, it can definitely use the help, and it is much appreciated that it did get that spawn point. Now the concentrated firepower on this plane makes for a very focused beam. And if you don't get the beam on target, you don't hit anything. This was the first match I played in this thing. And I hadn't flown the 38 for a while. And you definitely need to get a feel for that beam of death again. I did get him down eventually, but it did take me a while. Now the cruising speed of this plane is alright. The plane is decently fast. Acceleration in a dive is very good. And the roll rate is fantastic. Energy retention is alright. The top speed in dive is not so good, but all in all it's a very good plane for boom and zooming, which it is really made for. I mean, as a turn fighter you can't use it, and the energy retention isn't good enough to be an excellent energy fighter, although it can fulfill the role decently as long as you get more altitude than your opponents. Now we are in a dive here, and we are trying to chase this Focke-Wulf 190, trying to get the Spitfire, trying to keep the Spitfire ally there alive. And we are catching up on the 190, but not too much, We have a damaged engine, we are leaking water, and eventually that engine will die, so we are close to our airfield though. The 190 is turning off to the left. And then we can easily follow. I mean, the roll rate on the P-38 is not as good as on the 190, but it is not far off, let's say that. And if you're quick in your reflexes, then you should be able to keep up for a long time. Now he almost got a shot on me there, but I rolled and I turned to the left, making him lose his opportunity to shoot. And this Spitfire came in and slightly distracted him, which is good. We rolled over the top here to get another run on him. Here he comes up, so we do not get the shot, and with his roll rate he turns in and then he rolls to the right to turn off the Spitfire. Otherwise he would have gotten a shot on me there. We roll over, and here we are back, and we're gonna try to get a shot on the guy. Come on, find the lead. We get hit, and another hit. We get sparkles on the right wing, and ouch! We crash into the Spitfire, but I guess we only rubbed our wings together because we both stay in the air. And we're still vying to get the kill here. And it goes to us in the end. We get the beam of death on the target, and the Focke-Wulf 190 goes down. Now the ammo load on the 50 cals is great on the plane. 3 kills in this match, by the way. And you get a good amount of ammo per gun. And the 20mm holds 150 rounds, and that is also pretty nice. We shoot the right engine on fire here. We do not shear off the wing, unfortunately, but we do get a crit and a fire on the engine. Hopefully getting the kill. The BF-109 here, we do not have time to roll out of the way. Get a crit again. Like I said, this plane is pretty good in head-ons. If you once you get to feel a little bit for the guns and for that beam of death, you can have a lot of success with it. We do get hits on this guy as well. So 2 planes critted, 1 fire, and all damaged from 1 little streak of head-ons, in which we get a little bit of damage on the right wing, and the core there is a little bit damaged, but no real noticeable damage for us. Now we are approaching the BF-110 was escaping. That's our guy there. Believe that's the guy we critted. And he still is running the smoke trail that we shot. The 110 unfortunately didn't go to us. He got well, I don't. Somebody else took him. It frustrated me a little bit. Wasn't happy with that. We get some hits in. And I wasn't sure if that fire was us. Usually a fire goes with a crit, but lately I've seen fire start with hits as well. Don't know if you guys noticed that as well. But not sure anymore with these things. So I kept firing on him. He is going down, looks like. Fire went out. Well, it looks like he's going into a steep dive, so he probably won't be able to pull out of that, especially when he's damaged. And we do get the kill, so it probably was the guy we critted. Maybe we did start that fire after all. 109 incoming. Now from these distances you can get very nice kill shots with this thing. Like this. Unfortunately though. That was not a kill. We get a crit on the cooling system. And we turn. When you are on decent speeds like this, you do get the opportunity to turn. The plane does turn well when you hold a good speed. So on higher speeds, turn rate is alright. Maneuverability is alright at that at good speeds. At lower speeds, it becomes a little bit more sluggish. Now the plane does suffer a little bit from control stiffening, which is manageable, but when you get close to the ground and you're holding 650, 700 kilometers an hour, you've got to be aware of it and you've got to be a little bit careful. But when you do that, you have good chance to pull the plane out of it. The plane is also vulnerable. It's a big target. It has a big wingspan and it's just a big old beast of a plane. The elevator is prone to getting hit and make you crash into the ground after the first hit. It happens if you're a little bit unlucky. And also the plane easily catches fire, so you want to get hit the least amount possible. So head-ons, it's good at head-ons, but it's still, you run a risk when you do go into the head-ons, because your plane does catch fire easily. Especially if you take a bigger fuel load, 30 minutes for example, or 40 minutes. That's a problem. But all in all, I really like the plane. It feels so nice and comfortable in your hands. It really responds well to the controls. And like I said, it is maneuverable. I like planes with a good roll rate, and the P-38E definitely has good roll rate. Let's see, we are 3 planes left in this match, I believe. The big old German gunboat somewhere up there. This guy and a 110, which is behind us. We get the fire started, which is great, and we turn out trying to avoid the gunners. And let's hope this fire holds as he goes down. He's close to his airfield though, so he might have a chance to land, but hopefully not. But I decided to risk the airfield here. We're holding a lot of speed. And I'm at the edges. Not all the guns can shoot at me at once right now. We're about 5 kilometers away, so there's only 2 or 3 guns shooting at us right now. So you can function and work, let's say, poach around an airfield like this, if you make sure that you do not get all those guns on you. From what my experience is, the AA guns start firing with around 5 kilometers, 5.5 kilometers. So if you hold yourself around the distance of 4.5, then only 3-4 guns can shoot at you at once. You run a low risk of being hit that way, I can say. So this BF-110 is coming in, and we're still holding almost 300 speed as we web. He's coming close. We're going to turn into him, of course, and we're going to take him up. We're going to try to stall him out here. Now as you see, as we take the plane up, the plane does lose its energy in a steep climb, but in the shallower angles the plane doesn't lose speed that badly. and that makes the energy retention alright in the vertical, as long as you do not point the plane up straight. You get hits, come on the engine, get the engine. Yes, there we go. Get the engine on fire, the right engine. Let's turn off. Oh, whoa! Oh, that was a bit lazy of me. Oh my god, he almost got me. Oh, he's still trying. We are extending, of course, with our speed. And easily extending to 900 meters and a kilometer here. But bloody hell, he almost surprised us there. That was a little bit lazy, evasive action. You should always keep an eye on your opponent when you get fire. People still fly, right, when they're on fire. My god, almost fell into that trap. Well, he goes down in a ball of fire. Fantastic. And that was the last kill. The German float boat landed and jade out. So 4 kills and 1 assist, which should be 2 actually, because we got hits on that other guy. And we didn't get an assist there. Let's see what kind of rewards we got. We got the best squad, Terror of the Sky, Bulletproof and On Hand, 52,000 silver lions and 2,000 research points. I'll see you in the conclusion. Hey guys, so here we are after the match. Now all in all, a very nice plane, I have to say, with some great boom and zoom capabilities which you can enjoy while flying this plane out. The attacker spawn definitely helps the plane. It is good in a dive, it rolls very well, you can do some defensive flying in it. It's pretty fast, acceleration is good, the firepower is fantastic. It can turn at high speeds. You do have to be careful though of the elevator control stiffening up a little bit. You know, control stiffening at higher speeds does happen in the plane and you run a risk of running into the ground. Your plane is also a big target and it catches fire easily, so be aware that that can happen and the risk you take while doing head-ons. At which it is very good because it does have a beam of death in the front of the plane there, but you gotta know what you're doing, get out in time and run the least amount of risk you can while trying to stay damage free. But all in all, a very enjoyable plane which I found a joy to fly. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I want to thank you all for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.